Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm introducing you to my newest family member. This is Freya, and I've just woken her up and she's like, "Why, Mum? I was napping and it was great." So, quick introduction. I'll pop her down on the ground again. This is Freya. She is huge. Let me get back here. She's a big girl. Who's a big girl? You're getting so big. She is an 11-week-old German Shepherd. She is short hair. Her colouring is what they call sable. So the hair underneath and like the base. Oh, yes. Yes, big yawn. The base of the hair is sort of like a tawny tan colour, and then the tips of the hair are black, and that's what gives her that sable colouring. So, you're going to sleep on my lap. Okay, very good. First time for everything, hey. So, like I said, no, she's going to bite me. She's going to bite me. I'll pop her down. So, like I said, 12 weeks old. I've had her for, coming up to, by the time you guys see this, it'll be 2 weeks easily, maybe a little bit longer. She's a sweet girl. She's a very sweet girl. I've been thinking about getting a dog for a few years, but early last year, was when I really thought, okay, I'm going to start working on actually considering my breeds, finding breeders, putting myself on puppy lists, stuff like that. Freya actually came into our life a little bit like, I don't know, kind of like a snowball. It just happened. I contacted a German Shepherd breeder, and he actually had a litter of puppies that were pretty much ready to go, and he had a dog that didn't have like a designated home to go to. So when I went and saw her, we fell in love and we brought her home on the day. So it kind of happened out of nowhere. Usually you have to go on like waiting lists to get puppies. In Australia, it's like the whole big thing, the whole thing. So yeah, she is a very sweet little dog. She is very, very smart, which, I mean, most dogs are. German Shepherds are very, very smart. She comes from, so she's a pedigree. She comes from a line of working dogs. Her dad was a massive, or is a massive black German Shepherd. And her mum is a sable. The breeder showed me a photo of her mum when she was a pup, and she looks exactly like Freya, and her mum is just stunning. Her mum has done like sniffer dog work, so the breeder breeds not only for like family pets but also for working dogs. And the breeder said to us she seems to be favoring her nose a lot, so she might have potential there. And it was always my intention, obviously, to have go to puppy classes, obedience training, and do agility training to keep her mind occupied. But now that I know she also really enjoys using her nose, and it's one of her like strong traits, I am also going to get her into some sort of tracking training, something that we can, use, that she can sort of get the best out of that. She loves using her nose, and I want her to really like hone her skills with that, even though like we're just going to use it as like a hobby thing, just fun for her. When I first showed Freya in one of my videos, it was, what was it? I don't know, but it was a video earlier this month. I had some people ask about like how she's going with our other pets and my plants. So The pet's really good. She's very interested in Little Girl, our cat. She's very interested in Burb, our rainbow lorikeet. Little Girl has been around dogs before. We've had dogs pretty much my whole life. And Little Girl has always been like, she doesn't want to play with the dogs. She doesn't want the dogs to touch her or come close to her, and she will let them know that. But she also doesn't try to run away from the dogs. It doesn't stop her from coming into the house. She still, you know, stands her ground, and she's like, no, I'm the boss, you're the dog. Like, you know, she puts her in her place, but in a like very respectful and in a way that you would expect a cat to do it appropriately. Freya does want to play with her, but also she understands what the cat is telling her, essentially. When it comes to Burb, she's very interested in Burb. We haven't introduced them, like Burb outside of the cage yet, and we're not sure if we will. I think we probably will. We just haven't done it yet because when she came into our family, she was a bit timid and a bit unsure about things. So I'm trying to like let her settle in more before we add more stress to her plate, which is meeting a bird, essentially, who is a bit boisterous. The plants, okay, she definitely likes my plants, especially the ones that hang above her head. So all of my like long hanging plants, she wants to play with them. My monstera, she loves to sit under it and like nip at the leaves because they hang over her. She has been very cheeky with it, and I think she uses it. Initially, she was using it as a source of play. And once I noticed that, I was like, okay, we have to use this as a training opportunity. This is how we're going to teach her leave it, which means to essentially stop touching something. And she has learnt that super quick. She's really smart. And I, you know, substitute with other toys that she can play with. But also I have noticed that if she wants my attention and we're near a plant, she will nibble at the plant. But she's funny because she will wait to make eye contact with me before she goes to do it. And that's when I know that, you know, she wants attention. So we will either play or we'll do some training or something like that. So she's very smart. She knows how to use things to her advantage to get what she wants, essentially. It's been a really fun 2 weeks with her. I've been enjoying learning what she likes. She likes going in the car, which is fantastic. She loves going new places. So because she's young and she's not fully vaccinated, she can't have a lot of I can't take her to the park. She's not allowed to be around other dogs unless I know they've been fully vaccinated. But she loves to go places. So we take her up to the supermarket, and Mum will just sit outside the shops with her so she can sniff around and look at things and be exposed to outside noises and people coming and going. She loves going to Bunnings. We've done 2 trips with her. First trip she was a bit I don't know about this, but there's lots of stuff here and I'm checking it out. And second Bunnings trip, oh my God, she was in her element. Really responsive to people, giving her pats and, looking at everything and paying attention to all the different noises and stuff. So she really does enjoy that external stimulation going on. So we're trying to get her out and about as much as possible. She loves other dogs. Oh my God, she loves other dogs so much. And she's really good with how she plays with them, which is fantastic. It makes my job so much easier. Her first experience with a dog was our neighbor's dog. And she was she seemed a bit down in the dumps, out of her element when we first brought her home. And as soon as she met this other dog, which I think was the day after or 2 days after we bought her home, she sort of come out of her shell a little bit. It was like, she was like, oh, I get to see dogs again. Like, you know, there's more dogs. So that was fantastic. I also take her on play dates to my friend Gemma's house. She has I think he's a lab Samoyed or a lab husky cross. So nice big dog, full of energy and really, really friendly and playful. They get along like a house on fire, which is fantastic. And it's great that she can have a playmate who is safe for her to be around. So, you know, fully vaccinated dog in their home, nice and safe. It's really good. She loves treats, but she's a fussy little girl. She will always look for the tastiest option before she like goes for her dinner or anything like that. So if she knows I've got treats kicking around, she'll try and skip her dinner and see if she can, you know, play or train to get some treats. Her dinner also consists of like a dry food designed for puppies and then like some sort of meat, whether it be fresh or cooked. And she's so cheeky. She will eat the good stuff, like the meat first, and she'll leave her kibble, and then later on she'll go back for the kibble when she realizes she's not getting any more meat until her next meal. So she's clever, she's fussy, she's cheeky. We've discovered her favorite toys are tennis balls and a Kong with peanut butter in it. So the tennis ball we discovered ourselves that she really liked. We had a tiny little one that we actually bought for Burb, but he doesn't really play with it. So it was actually in the kitchen and she found it and she started to play with it and we were like, okay, tennis balls. So we went and bought her a whole bunch of mini tennis balls and they're all around the house and she freaking loves them. And the peanut butter in a Kong never even occurred to me that this would be a good treat for dogs. But when I first took her to Gemma's house, Gemma offered her a Kong with peanut butter in it and she went crazy, like actually fucking crazy. She was like, this is the best thing ever. And a few days later I took her to the pet shop. We were getting, you know, like some bathing stuff, and I saw a Kong there and I showed it to her and she got so excited. So I was like, okay, we'll take the Kong home for you. So that's definitely a favorite of hers. She also likes ice cubes, I've discovered. I think because they like slip around and move, they're really fun for her. And also I think because she's teething, the cooling sensation is, you know, feels good in her mouth. Water, she loves water. Oh my God. First time I realized she loved water was late at night when I was taking her out to go to the toilet. And we have this big like ceramic sort of flat bowl that sits under our outside tap. And we fill it with water for like the cat and birds and stuff like that. And she discovered it and she like had a little drink of water, which is totally fine. That's exactly what it's there for. And then she jumped in it and she started digging, and that was gorgeous. The next day I took her out again to like, you know, let her play with it if she wanted to. And ever since then, I feel like I've actually created a monster, because she would dig in her water bowl that's inside and make a huge mess. She did it at Gemma's house as well twice, and made a massive mess. So water. I went and bought her a big shell pool because I know she's gonna need it. We've had a few really cute experiences with Freya. She is prone to the hiccups, which is quite funny. I think potentially when she gets a bit too excited, or if she's feeling a bit stressed, or she gets a fright with something, she gets the hiccups, and it's the cutest fucking thing. Like, I love it. It's so cute. First time I met her, she got the hiccups like straight away, and it's just so cute. But also when I've given her a new toy, she'll get like, she gets excited and then she gets the hiccups. So I think it's something related to like you know, her feelings. She's like excited or nervous or whatever. And it's, oh my God, it's the cutest thing, a puppy with hiccups. She likes to watch TV. I've been watching a lot of like dog training videos and stuff like that, just to sort of, you know, see what I can do with her, basically. Like, you know, learning different tricks and stuff that I want to do with her later down the track. And if she hears a dog make noise, she will sit there intently and watch the video. And also sometimes she will hear, like, I'll be watching something completely not dog related or animal related at all, and she will hear a voice, and it's a voice that she's interested in, and she will literally come and like watch the TV. It's so freaking cute. She has learnt that if she wants to get up on the bed, all she has to do is like jump up. She can't actually jump on the bed yet, but she'll sort of like bounce up on the side of the bed. And then when I go to pick her up, occasionally she'll do this thing where she almost like stands on her back legs ready for me to sort of scoop her up, and it's so cute. Like I'm watching her learn and adapt to what her life is now, and I'm like, you're so clever and so cute. She does have some separation anxiety, which led to something very cute. I don't think it's severe. She follows me everywhere. She is my shadow at the moment. And if she knows I'm in the house and I leave her with mum, like if I need to film beauty news, or if I need to record some ads for beauty news, or I need to do something quickly and I can't have like a lot of noise around me, I'll just leave her with mum. And if she knows I'm in the house, she will get upset. She will cry. She's like, come and get me. Where'd you go? Don't leave me. There was another time that we actually left her at home on her own. My brother was here, but what we did was we popped her in the lounge room, closed the door, and I gave her a bully stick to chew on and keep her amused. And I basically said to my brother, like, okay, we're going shopping, just leave her. She might cry, and just see how she goes. We won't be gone more than like half an hour. I get back, she's still chewing on her bully stick. She looks happy as Larry, you know, no issues, no signs of stress. And my brother came out and said she didn't cry at all, didn't hear a peep. So I think she definitely can be on her own for short periods without being stressed out, which makes me think the separation anxiety is not too severe. However, there was an incident where late at night I needed to have a shower. Everyone in my house was asleep, and this was just a few days after we'd got her. So I wasn't sure what to do. I was like, I don't want to leave her in the bedroom on her own. If she starts crying, and because she like escalates her noise and it can get quite loud, I don't want her to wake anyone up. I don't want the neighbors to be like, oh, what the fuck is going on if she starts really howling. So I decided to just take her bed and take her in the bathroom with me. And she was fine for a little while until the shower fogged up and she couldn't see me anymore, and then she started crying. So I opened the shower door to be like, hey, I'm still here. And I was like wiping the fog down on the shower, and she actually came in the shower with me, and she just sat there in the shower and was happy. She stopped crying. So that was a funny experience. She was like, what the fuck is this shower thing? I don't understand what's going on, but I want to be with you. And I got some very cute photos of the wet puppy. So that was her first experience of kind of semi having a bath. And then when I finally did give her a proper puppy bath, she wasn't too fussed. She was like, oh, I kind of want to like walk around and do my thing. But I had mum there just to like, you know, hold her while I shampooed her down, and she coped. She was all right. She's pretty cool. She's actually a relaxed little dog, which I like. She does obviously have her puppy moments where she goes a bit crazy, but otherwise she is a fantastic little dog, and I love her to bits and pieces. So I'm going to leave that there, guys. You will definitely see more of Freya in my upcoming vlogs. I am going to get back into vlogging this year for sure, because I enjoyed it last year. I think people who watch the vlogs also seem to really enjoy them. So that's it. I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to pick her up again because she is nap timing. But yeah, we'll leave it there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.